All right. I'm here with my dad. As you remember, I did a video where we talked about my dad's ghost sighting, where the ghost tried to attack him. But the video that I made was about, I was telling atheists the problem they have is ghosts, because it definitely proves there's a spiritual or supernatural side to this planet. And some atheists actually deny, just like they deny God and Jesus Christ, even though they're wrong, they didn't know how to handle that question about the ghost, right? So they were saying, like, get this, Dad, they were saying, well, what he saw was it was a gas leak or something like that. So let's say someone said, well, how do you know it was a ghost? It could have been like a gas leak. Well, let's address the gas leak issue of these stupid skeptics saying that what you heard and saw was a gas leak. So go ahead and
well, the way I would respond to that is, if there was a gas leak, wouldn't you smell something?
And how does the gas leak, now, for some of the people who didn't see the first video, you heard the noise, and all of a sudden you go out there and tell them what you see, if you can kind of explain it, because gas doesn't do this.
Well, again, I saw this with like a dark, it didn't have a human figure. What it did have, it was sort of like a dark cloud, and it was kind of shaped like a bell, B-E-L-L.
And
bell.
Gas wouldn't maintain that shape like a bell. It would just kind of be like a...
Yeah, well, I don't even...
I mean, it's so stupid that they would say it's a gas.
First of all, I'll argue the point about the gas. Anybody that knows anything about natural gas, it's you can't see gas. It's,
See, notice how my dad's pointing out the atheist...
You can smell it, but you can't
stupidity.
see it. I mean, why would anybody say anything like that?
Well, the reason why they're saying it is, and if I could just say something, is atheists have a problem because there is a supernatural realm in our society. There are ghosts. Everyone knows there's ghosts. So, but atheists don't believe in the spiritual. So that's why they're having to say...
I can tell you many things that, all you have to do is to... I'll use an example, okay? I know a pastor, his name is Raul Reese, and he's in Southern California. And, if you were to see this guy and hear him, a very humble little guy, and now he has a church of 10,000 people, approximately 10,000. I don't know the exact number, but it's one of the largest.
Diamond Bar, California, yeah.
It's one of the largest congregations in Southern California. I remember when he started
By the way, can I say something? And his channel on YouTube is Old Man Dead. Old Man Dead. If you want to see who my dad's talking about. Go ahead, Dad.
And I remember when he started out in the karate studio in West Covina.
Kung Fu studio.
And then he went into an old abandoned Safeway store, and one day I was driving by his church for the very first time in Diamond Bar. It's on Golden Springs is the street. And when you look at his complex, and you look at what has been accomplished in the church, any normal human being would know that it was a divine power that brought it to where it is today. There's no way that little guy could have done that on his own. You can feel the spirit when you walk into his church doing his sessions. But getting back to the ghost story, okay? Not only did I see the ghost, but I also heard the ghost. So, gas, like those atheists are talking about.
So you're saying the atheists are just dead wrong? They don't know what the hell they're talking about?
Well, what they need to do is they need to open their eyes. And the only way that their eyes would ever be opened is to just say to themselves, I believe in Jesus Christ, and let Him send the Holy Ghost into my heart.
This is why they don't want to believe in ghosts.
If they send the Holy Ghost into their heart, their eyes will be open, and they will see things and hear things that they've never seen before.
I think don't you think though that they want to be in that lifestyle? Like there's some sin that they have in their life, but they don't want to release that, because that's the only thing I could think of. Why would someone wish to be judged and go to hell? It's like they love their sin more than
well, I'll make the
truth.
I make the challenge to any of these atheists. I would say first of all, I would think that the majority of the atheists that have been confronting you, Jacques, is people that have probably either never have stepped a foot in a Bible reading church,
or they never opened the Bible in the first place.
Yeah. So here's my challenge. My challenge to them would be is to attend a Bible reading church.
Basically, to unbrainwash themselves from the liberal socialist lies from their school.
Make about 4 or 5 trips over there, and then at that point, see if they still feel the same way they do as far as being an atheist is concerned. Because I think most of them that claim they're atheists have never really taken the time to get involved with checking out some other things.
Oh, they haven't, because what happens, I'll trick the atheist. I'll say, well, have you read the Bible? They go, yeah, I've read the Bible. And I go, have you read the book of Lauren? They go, yeah, I've read the book of Lauren. See, my dad's laughing because he knows there is no book of Lauren. Or I'll ask an atheist, I'll say, well, what does John 3:18 says? They don't know what John 3:18 says. Those that believe in Jesus are not condemned, but those that do not believe in him are condemned already. So, okay, we're going to end the video. So, basically on the ghost thing, you are saying that the atheists are totally wrong. You know a ghost when you see it. And it's utterly ridiculous that they would illogically say it was a gas leak.
Oh, yeah. Well, not only that is, I think that if they take the time to read the 66 books that are in the Bible, these are actual eyewitnesses.
And people that walk with Jesus Christ.
All throughout the Bible, 66 books in the Bible, where people have seen ghosts and spiritual beings. So, I'm sorry, atheists. There is such a thing as ghosts. Read the 66 books in the Bible, and you'll find that
but see, this is
stories about that.
This is the problem: is that the atheists have to deny ghosts. I did a video, atheist ghost problem, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to log off now. One last thing you have to say to atheists before we go to Carl's Jr. here. Think long and take your time. We got time. What would you say to the atheists out there?
Well, I would have to say that
this is unrehearsed, by the way. We're just winging it.
Atheists, I know that you don't believe in nothing, but there is a...
That's what they do say. They go, atheism is a belief in nothing, and they say it with pride.
I know you don't believe in nothing, but there is a person out there that really loves you and cares for you, and he's alive today. His name is Jesus Christ, and he will, if you go to him with your problems, especially your unbelief, you might have a different attitude, and your eyes will be open.
So you're saying the atheists are blind. That's just what Jesus said. He said, I've come to give sight to the blind. And on this, we are now going to go get... What are you getting, Dad? What are you going to eat here?
Well, I think I'm going to get... Mom's not here today, so I'm going to go ahead and...
In other words, you're going to sneak.
I'm going to get one of those triple
Yes, us Christians sneak. Triple decker.
Otherwise, I'd have to get a chicken sandwich.